There are basically 11 things that you need to do to create a rich life for yourself, to become wealthy. Number 9, number 10, and number 11 will shock you. So you need to stay tuned. See, creating wealth is like a game, and you need to get yourself involved in that game. You cannot be sitting on the fence, clapping for other people, and you do nothing about it. You need to come into that game and start playing the game for yourself and for your family, so your generation can be glad that you lived. You see, the wheel has never changed. The route has never changed. The roadmap has never changed. But a lot of people are not just paying attention. And even those that have access to information like this, they do nothing about it. Some will say, I'm still very, very young. Not knowing that time is very, very crucial when it comes to wealth creation. Because a man who starts in the 20s, will do far, far much better, even with lesser investment and lesser input compared to someone who starts at 40s or at late 40s or what at 50s. The rich says, I invest to become wealthy, but the poor says, I will wait till when I have plenty of money, when I become rich, I start investing. That only investing is only for the rich. No, investing is not for the rich. Investing is not for the wealthy. Investing is what you do to become wealthy and rich. And anybody can become wealthy, anybody can become rich, irrespective of what you do. Because wealth is simply money you did not spend, money you're able to keep, to deploy to create income generating assets for you. So what do you need to do? You just need to get yourself involved in them so that creating that income generating assets. That's the business. That's the business. That's all you're going to do, whether, irrespective of what you do. What you're able to keep back and deploy. That's what makes you become wealthy. That's what guarantees that one day you're going to become wealthy. So what are those 11 things that you need to do? I'm going to take a quick run on this. I have separate videos for each of these classes. There's no one size fits all. People have a different mix of it, but you need to find what works, or you find the ones you have to get into, the ones you feel comfortable with, and how you want to go. And depending on your age and your risk appetite, what we're doing here is just to provide us with financial education. So it's left for you to do further research, before you take your investment decision and know what you need to do with your finances so that you can create the rich life and the wealthy life that you so desire. Number 1 is what you need to get yourself involved with in acquiring stocks. Stocks, like they are units of a company, whether it's local stock, whether it's international stock. We have different platforms that helps you do that. We have different apps that can help you do that. That you can invest in local stocks, in local companies, and you can invest in international companies. We have stocks internationally that helps you track the 4,500 companies. You have have funds that help you track what tech companies. You have local market here in my home country in Nigeria, where you can also invest in. So there's different. I always tell everybody there's difference between an investor and a trader. Traders are people who buy. They just want to. There's more movement in the market. They want to upload. They are the ones that causes fluctuations in the market. But an investor, what you buy and keep it for a long time. That's why time is very, very crucial. There are 3 key things when it comes to investment, including income generated. There'll be time. Number 1 is time. Number 2 is how much you put in. Number 3 is the returns. And what the rate of return, your rate that you're going to get in that particular investment. So time is very, very crucial. So you get yourself involved in buying shares from company, and you buy and you wait. You can lock it up for like 15 years, 20 years, and 30 years, and you'll find, because it has been, the stock market is always growing, but sometimes you see fluctuations, just like when market fluctuates and they are going up and down, traders are offloading, moving to another decision, trying to make money. But you as an investor, you know that all you need to should concern you when it has to do with the companies, and find out what's the company doing, what are the what's the CEO doing, what are the research and development, what new project, once you're there, the company has been there for a long time and they've been doing well, even if the prices of their shares, their stock will drop, it's definitely going to go up again. And even when it's dropping, that's the best time for you to buy. You don't go rush and offload. The second thing that you need to do get into a business. Yes, it might not be your own business. You can invest in another person's business. Companies that are not quoted on the stock exchange, you can invest in the business. You can partner with someone. Yes, you can invest in a startup. We can also invest in your own business. You can start up a business from anywhere, right from the comfort of your bedroom. You can start up a business from your talent, from your skill, something that you learn, even from your current job that you're doing now. You can always start up a business. There are so many businesses that have not gone out of fashion. That I have separate videos was to also talk about those one. But you can invest in the business. If you're not thinking about that, if you're even in a corporate job, you pay the diploma, you should also be thinking about that. You can invest in the business through your spouse or through your family members, through people around you, through friends. You can always invest in a business. That is number two part for what to create the rich life and create the wealthy life that you so desire. Number three is what real estate. Real estate has never gone out of fashion. The richest people in the world is in the world, they all have investments in real estate. When you talk about investment in real estate, is well, maybe you want to do land banking. You buy land, keep it for a long time, maybe 20 years and there about 30 years or what maybe later when it gets capital gain and it has appreciated in value and in price, you now want to sell so that you can make some profit and then you can reinvest in another area again depending on your age, or some you might want to transfer to your children, or you want to do land retailing. You buy a large acres of land and you want to break it down into bits and cut and begin to retail by putting some things in place and you retail and begin to sell to people and market it. That one you can almost do that almost immediately and make your money and you move on. Another aspect that you can develop, yes, you can buy, build, develop and sell, or you buy, develop and buy, build and rent out and make rental income. It's all about generating income generating asset. Make sure that you're making money. That's the most important thing. And you can also involve in commercial real estate, commercial property. What you can buy spaces in shopping malls. You can buy stores in the market. You can also buy, build, and lease to companies. You can also have empty lands that what you fence it, and you can work out an agreement. You can rent it to farms. You can rent it to people. You can rent it to companies for use for so many years. 5 years, 10 years, what it generates you income and brings you money. Another number four, I want to make sure is what you can invest in gold. Yes, you can invest in gold, in commodities. Yes, and gold has never actually gone out of fashion. That is God's original money. If you invest money, there are goals that we need when you buy gold today in the next 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. It appreciates massively in value. I used to tell anybody that instead of wasting your money buying liabilities that you don't need, buying wristwatches that you don't have the capacity to sell, or shoes and clothes that will go out of fashion in the next 2-3 months, or even in few weeks, nobody remembers what you won. That becomes as you're taking it out or buying cars. If you don't know what to do with the money, use your money and buy gold. You can always sell it and get all your money back with profit in it. Yes, you can. There are different platforms that you can trade in gold in different ways. I mean, let me put it correctly, investing in gold through different ways. You can do it through the retail end, as in your own. The only thing is the risk safety. If you can keep it, yes, if it's there over time, you will always have your money. Your money is there, your profit is there. It's one way you can also transfer wealth to your children. You find that certain tribes, that certain people from certain countries that you find that it's always something that is synonymous or something that is familiar with them. Yes, you can invest in gold. You can buy gold bars, and somebody gold invest in gold mine. And there are different platforms that help you invest in commodities and help you invest in gold. All you just need to go ask Google this thing that will show you platforms, that you can give you access to invest in gold bit by bit, or little by little, to be able to pay off for a gold bar and all that, and it will be delivered to you, or you invest at the retail end. Yes, you can also invest. Number five, I want to talk about, you can invest in government securities. Yes, government sometimes they need money and they walk through the bank. We have money market tools, we have capital market tools, just like treasury bills. Yes, if you have substantial amount of money that you set like 500,000, 1 million and above, you can invest in treasury bill, 3 months treasury bill, and the rates are good too, and they are very, very secure. Government hardly, they don't fail on their obligations. You have about 3 months, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, or and thereabout. Or you can invest in government bonds. That's just a capital market tools. Right? This investment, you have debt management office. Your bankers can help you with that. Your stockbrokers can help you with that. There are organized fund managers that can help you with that. You have a exchange traded fund that help you track some of this investment, government investment, whether it has to do with commercial paper. Commercial paper, individuals might not find it difficult to get commercial paper, but you can invest in funds that invest in commercial paper, because commercial paper are for institutional investors, basically. And also, another aspect of doing that, the sixth one I talk about, so yes, some people said, okay, you have to get yourself involved in savings. Number six is what saving, but you might not actually save your way to wealth, but it helps you to build fund. Yes, great discipline and begin to save, because sometimes Some part of your money has to be held in cash. I just have we talked about in previous videos. I will talk about what putting about 6 months or 1 year of your expenses, your living expenses as cash in a high yield interest account in the bank. You can save your way, or you take a fixed deposit, which gives you good rates too. You might get some from 7, 8, or 9 or 10%, and invest your money in it. Yes, you can save your way. You can save your way as that use as a yardstick, as a landmark, as an initial way, for you to build wealth for yourself and family. Yes, another thing you can do with that, yes, you can invest in crypto. Yes, for now, we still say it's was a bit speculative because the market is not that structured and not that regulated. But if you are young and if you have the risk appetite, if you can shoulder that, you can also invest in blockchain currency by investing in crypto. Yes, the ninth one I want to talk about is the word. Yes, you can marry wealth. Yes, you can marry wealth. Some say what you can marry. You can marry wealth. Yes, if you plan yourself very well, you can marry wealth. What if you can genuinely marry wealth? How do I mean like that? Somebody who is already made, who is already settled, who also has already has it going, whether a man or a woman. You can genuinely marry if you're somebody you have the confidence, you have the self fulfillment, you can also through marriage you can create wealth and build wealth for yourself. But they said that, but if you do it out of selfish, if you do it selfish out of selfish ambition, try to deceive someone, say that it's only the party, the person that you want, you're in the relationship with, that you're married, that you'll be able to deceive, because but the rest, the relationship, everything, know where you're in, that you're nothing but a good digger. But the truth of the matter is, yes, some people married well, some people married into wealth. So you can marry into wealth. And the tenth one I want to talk about is what you can inherit wealth. Yes, that's why I said that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children, not only for his children, but for his children's children. So one can inherit wealth. The problem with inherited wealth is that when wealth moves from one generation to another, people who have not been taught, who don't understand the principle of wealth creation, who have not been taught, who do not understand who do not get involved in the process, when they move from one generation to a generation, find out what it tends to diffuse, it tends to lose value, it tends to depreciate, so it becomes a very good responsibility to move wealth from one generation to another. But it comes with training, it comes with teaching, it comes with discipline. If you prepare your children, yes, they can always move it. A friend of mine used to tell me that what at the age that we are, we can't sell land. Yes, I can't sell land, no matter how pressing it is. The worst that can happen is that you buy. When you buy, even if you need to sell or dispose, what do? You have to replace and before you can sell and use the markup to solve whatever problem you want to solve. So you can always inherit wealth. The last one I want to talk about, yes, you can get wealth, you can make wealth by association. Association and your network. That's one of the greatest ways of making wealth that sometimes we don't actually utilize, because sometimes we abuse relationship, but you can actually make wealth through association and through relationship. Time will not permit me to talk about what we talk about the sharks, we talk about the dolphins, and we talk about the fishes. Through association, we have sharks, the people that can give you money, but though their interest rate might be very, very high, they demand interest rate, and if you don't pay, they come for your business, or they come for you, or they come for whatever you use to secure that money from them. And those are the sharks. We also have the dolphins, people who are a bit kind of gentle, maybe institutional investors, people that are around you that you invest, that their rates are a bit cheaper. Yes, you can also get fund from them. You can also, get wealth from them. You can also get support from them and build a rich life and create the wealth. Another one is the fishes. Another one add what the fishes. People, they might not actually have the wealth. They might not actually have all the resources, but they can give you leverage. They can support you. They will give you, through their name, through their connections, through one way or the other, one thing or the other they can do for you. You can create wealth for yourself and reach down and live that rich life. Yes. Thank you for joining me in this particular episode, of talking about the 11 ways or 11 avenues, 11 things that you need to do if you want to get into the wealth equation and begin to create wealth for yourself. If there's anyone that I did not mention, you can just point it out in the comment section and tell me about it, or what you're doing, or any mix that you're already involved in. But you need to get yourself involved, get into the mix, and begin to create wealth among these 11 things that I mentioned. Choose some of them that you need to participate. If you don't make it happen, it will not happen. Get into the business of wealth creation. That is the only way. That is the only way. When you start playing this game, that is always guaranteed that you become wealthy. Thank you, even as you join me in the next episode. See you later.